Comet SWAN 2020. This space rock is now visible with our naked eyes, and this is how we can see this comet. This took over from Comet Atlas in terms of astronomical interest, and it's now visible with our naked eye. This is what astronomers have revealed to us. Comet SWAN, or C220F8, it was discovered this year, in fact, April 11. Like the Atlas comet was discovered in the end of December 2019. Now, it will arrive at the orbit of Mercury in late May. The comet is now so close to Earth, it's now visible to the naked eye. For those in the southern hemisphere, this is what astronomers are telling us. New Zealand resident Don Drummond told Space Weather, "Hi, I just came in from observing C220F8, which is Comet SWAN, with the naked eye, April 29. It seems to have increased brightness dramatically since I last observed it a few nights ago. No tail was obvious through 15 by 80 binoculars. Awesome to see a naked eye comet again." This is what he said. So he was viewing it with his binoculars. Comet SWAN will continue to make its way closer to Earth. On May 12th, it will be its closest, being just 0.56 astronomical units from Earth, roughly half the distance between the Sun and Earth. The Space Weather said that if current trends continue, the comet will brighten to third magnitude or better, similar to the stars of the Pleiades. So that's how we'll be able to see it very clearly with our eyes. Observers in the southern hemisphere will have little trouble seeing it as it glides through the constellation Pisces. Comet SWAN was first discovered by Michael Mattiazzo of Swan Hill, Victoria, Australia, when he was analyzing data from the Solar and Heliospheric Observatory SOHO SWAN instrument, hence the name the SWAN Comet, because it was found by the SWAN telescope. SWAN's job is to scan the solar system for hydrogen, so for it to see the comet suggests Comet SWAN is currently emitting lots of hydrogen at the moment. Carl Badams of the Naval Research Lab in Washington, D.C. said for SWAN to see a comet, it means the comet must be producing a fairly significant amount of hydrogen. This is usually in the form of water ice. It's extremely likely that Comet SWAN is in an outburst mode, that there's some major eruption happening to this otherwise small and faint comet. It's releasing a massive cloud of hydrogen-rich volatiles. SWAN is picking up on the sudden dump of hydrogen into the inner solar system, but experts are unsure if the comet will remain until May 12th. Mr. Badams, who's currently predicting the demise of Comet Atlas, believes this scenario is unlikely. He continues to explain, "I doubt that the comet will maintain its current impressive appearance and will quite possibly fade away soon, but we've only been viewing it for a few days, so no one knows." The astronomers hoped Comet Atlas could hold out until it got close enough to the Sun so it would be visible in the night sky as Venus is, which looks like a bright star, but the latest observations revealed that it began to fragment. Astronomers believed it was crumbling apart as its brightness began to dip, which suggested it was not as big as it once was. Researchers from the Lulin 1-meter telescope in Taiwan confirmed it was falling apart, breaking apart, fragmenting, with one fragment being a huge 3,400 kilometers ahead of the trailing pair. So, for all of you who want to see, perhaps you could see it in the low horizon. This is on Express UK by Sean Martin. If you'd like to join me on my Patreon account, you will hear content not covered by mainstream media. These riveting stories will be based on my research, and I will state my opinions and give my personal insight on diverse and controversial subjects and world events not covered by mainstream media, and not supported by YouTube guidelines. So whatever I have on my Patreon, most of those will not be on my YouTube channel. Please consider becoming a member today. More of the most significant and important videos will be on my Patreon channel. Your support helps me to continue my research and keeps this YouTube channel alive. And we depend on your support, your generous charity, because we help economically challenged families here in Athens, Greece, in Kapota, and we also help the young generation with university tuition and the community around our church. Thank you.